Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Please join me in thanking the Loyola Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Frederick Lowe. The ceremony will begin shortly. At this time, we would ask you to please take your seats and silence your cell phones. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, so that we can begin the ceremony. The processional is led by the Edwin T. and Vivigene F. Sujak Award winner for Teaching Excellence for the year 2018, Dr. Colleen Conley. The Sujak Award winner for Research Excellence for the year 2018, Dr. Heather Wheeler. The Sujak Master Teachers for the year 2018, Dr. Stefan Kanzok and Dr. Robert Pollack. And the Sujak Master Researcher for the year 2018, Dr. Miguel Balicora. They will be followed by members of Loyola's faculty emeriti, faculty, and members of the Dean's Party. President Rooney, Provost Callahan, officers of the university, guests of honor, members of the faculty and administration, candidates for graduation, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 148th annual commencement of Loyola University Chicago College of Arts and Sciences. Will everyone please stand for the posting of the colors by the Loyola University Army ROTC Color Guard and join the silhouettes in singing the national anthem. We ask that you remain standing until after the invocation is given.
Colors. Present. Arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is now my privilege to present the Reverend Peter Breslin of the Society of Jesus, who will give the invocation.
My friends, let us bow our heads in prayer this afternoon. We entrust into your good hands, O Lord our God, our friends who are about to graduate. My friends, may God, who has begun such good work in you, carry it through to completion, enabling you to use your many talents to their fullest in the service of your brothers and sisters. May God give you the grace to make wise choices and to be faithful to all of your commitments, always confident in the support of those who love and cherish you deeply. Dear graduates, may God bless you with discomfort at easy answers, half-truths, and superficial relationships, so that you will always live deep within your heart. May God bless you with anger at injustice, oppression, and the exploitation of people, so that you will work for justice, for equality, and for peace. May God bless you with tears to shed for those who suffer from pain, rejection, starvation, and the horrors of war, so that you will reach out your hand to comfort them and to change their pain into joy. May God bless you with foolishness, the foolishness to think that you can make a difference in the world, so that you can and will do the things that others will tell you cannot be done. Dear graduates, we pray that your integrity will be your great gift to the world. May the Holy Spirit of God be with you today and all your days, to lead you and to guide you in the ways of truth. And may all that you do always be for the greater honor and glory of our Almighty God, in whose name we pray this day. Amen.
Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Joanne Rooney, President of Loyola University Chicago, who will offer a few words of welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay. On behalf of the students, faculty, staff, and trustees of Loyola University Chicago, and our worldwide network of alumni, family, and friends, I welcome you to the 148th annual commencement of the university. And to the College of Arts and Sciences, I extend the warmest of welcomes and wishes to our graduates, families, friends, and loved ones. This is an exciting day. It is one of those rites of passage steeped in history that marks a clear dividing line, an emotion-filled ending, but also a boundless, exhilarating beginning. A new chapter, a new book, a new adventure, a new vocation, a beginning, a commencement. It is now my pleasure to present Reverend Thomas Reagan of the Society of Jesus, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Thank you, President Rooney. Provost Callahan, members of the Provost Office, Dr. Peter Pronovost, this afternoon's graduation speaker, distinguished guests, members of the faculty and the administration, family members and friends of our graduates, and most importantly, members of the class of 2018. It is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to Loyola University Chicago 148th commencement exercises. Charged with delivering the core curriculum, the College of Arts and Sciences forms the very heart and soul of the university's undergraduate experience. Throughout the day, students will cross this stage and receive degrees from a dazzling array of departments and interdisciplinary programs. You, our students, have worked very hard for your diplomas. Today represents the culmination of a journey that for many of you began in August of 2014. Clearly, you are not the same person you were 4 years ago. Initially, you might have been somewhat skeptical and thought that the expression transformative education was a clever branding slogan developed by someone in university marketing. You have now fully engaged the process of higher education, and today, as your faculty members were confident that you would, you are rightly poised to take your well-deserved place among the world's educated women and men. No matter what your field of concentration, all of you have experienced the reality of a Jesuit education, a distinctive style of pedagogy that is aimed at educating the whole human person. Throughout the past 4 years, you have learned not only particular areas of content, but also, and more importantly, you have learned how to learn. This will serve you extremely well going forward into a future that will be very different from the past. Current studies estimate that over the next 15 years, upwards of 57% of the jobs that we now take for granted will begin to disappear, even in fields like medicine, law, and finance, potentially affecting over 80 million Americans who are currently employed. But I am confident that you are ready to enter this new, albeit uncertain age, because the transformative education that you have received here at Loyola University of Chicago has taught you how to think critically and has given you the foundation to engage the tasks and responsibilities that will come to define you and your working careers. Know that as a Loyola alumni, you will always be welcomed and have a home on this campus. I was delighted that before you graduated, you got the chance to experience firsthand the amazing grace that comes when an entire community truly comes together around a common cause. How about them Ramblers? Whether one was in San Antonio, crowded into the Damon Center, or seated before a television screen with family or friends, the players and Sister Jean made us all proud to say, Loyola, that's my school. As students, you have accomplished much in your time here, but you would be the first to acknowledge that you did not do so alone. Therefore, let me invite all those graduating to stand and to offer a gesture of grateful applause to the members of Loyola's extraordinary faculty and staff who have accompanied you throughout these last 4 years. Stay standing. Another round of grateful applause is in order for the folks who really made all this possible, your parents, family, and friends. Let's applaud their efforts as well. What a great way to start Mother's Day weekend. Please be seated. And let us get on with the happy business of the day, your graduation. Congratulations to all of you.
With pleasure, I now present Mr. Nathaniel James Polley, candidate for the degree of Bachelor of Science, magna cum laude in bioinformatics, biology, and computer science, who will offer some remarks on behalf of the student community of the College of Arts and Sciences.
So we've been getting these emails that say, cocktails in the clouds, right? And you're supposed to discuss your Loyola experience with your fellow young alumni, and you get a cocktail in the end. So I was thinking, why not discuss my Loyola experience now, and I can have my free cocktail. Sound like a good plan? Long Island with a lemon, please. So here it goes. For the greater glory of God, reminds me of a trip to Target I once partook. I meant to buy toilet paper and paper towels. However, I ended up misreading the label and buying 2 packages of Charmin instead. And in doing so, I was walking down the stairs of the subway stop, and a tower of toilet paper was blocking my view. I had slipped and fallen on a rogue piece of ice, and instead of being greeted by fractured ribs, my fall had been buffered by the hands of what had felt like a million angels, Charmin 2-ply. So, in this instance, I felt as if I had experienced the greater glory of God, and I could finally be on the side of the angels. So I come to find out that seeking God in all things does not entail the act of, oops, as the great Rick Perry said, does not entail the act of falling, but falling with style, as said by the great Buzz Lightyear. For instance, I had been working on a genomic assembly project my sophomore year, what seemed to be blindly pressing buttons on the computer and hoping that it would work. I was naive at the time, and little did I know that in science, you actually had to write things down. And at the end of the semester, my favorite research professor and mentor, Dr. Castignetti, gives me an ultimatum. Yes, you either provide me a written manuscript of your findings or I won't give you a grade. So I thought, what would Darwin do? For those of you in the crowd unfamiliar with Charles Darwin, he basically stated that if one chooses to eat detergent pods, then their genes most likely won't be passed down to the next generation. Anyway, he wrote a snazzy leather journal called On the Origin of Species, and I thought, why don't I give this a try? So I dressed it up, gave it a convincing title, The Convalescence of Osiris, and as a shot in the dark, I turned it in. And like the odds of a trireme, it's a sailing vessel from ancient Greece, having a decisive victory against a missile cruiser, the work ended up going to publication. So, on a more serious note, let's ask ourselves, what does it all mean? That doing something is better than doing nothing. Blindly taking orders and living up to societal demands should now become irrelevant. For all of you future doctors in the crowd, or anyone pursuing a career in health, take a step back for a moment. Realize that the current state of healthcare in this country is anything but glamorous. Instead of healthcare being a fundamental right, we give it to the highest bidder. We live in a society where people must decide whether or not they will eat dinner tonight or take their medication. But you don't have to let this continue. Think back to who you said you would be when entering that Chem 101 class that first day of freshman year. You decided to embark on the perilous journey of healthcare because you are a person for others. Remember that moment and tell yourself you will do something, not nothing, about the current situation. For those of you going into research or potentially pursuing a PhD, realize that the university system in our society is becoming more and more of a corporation than the schools that they once intended to be. Hence, take a step back. Reflect upon that initial love of knowledge. Reflect upon that love for empowering others with said arsenal of reason. Please don't find yourself lost in the current state of academia. Instead, do something, change it, but don't do nothing. Don't teach to the book. Don't just teach to the MCAT. Teach from this. Make higher education the most important choice that one partakes in their life. All of you have given rise to a flame inside of you during your tenure at Loyola. Fan it in the face of judgment. Fan it in the face of conformity. It makes no sense to see that same piece of fabric tear to shreds, to see that same shard of glass perishing before you after you've created its every sense of being. Instead, contemplate the every possible means by which it can subsist. Nothing remains before you in this instance of time except for that flame. And as you keep it alit, you will see signs of hope and promise, a feather in the wind, a moonbeam in the dark cellar, the salmon flowing up the river of conformity. And always remember, a moth is just a butterfly who has yet to build its resume. But at times, it's important to meditate upon how small we truly are. Seek comfort from that feeling as well. And it may feel as if you have become a statistic, a number for someone else's after-mathematical equation. However, us numbers, we will rise up and become exponents. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2018. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to present Dr. Catherine Putanti, Associate Professor of Biology and Computer Science, who will introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Peter Pronovost.
Hello. Dr. Pronovost is a world-renowned patient safety champion, a practicing clinical care physician, a prolific researcher, and a global thought leader. He has been the director of the Johns Hopkins Armstrong Institute for Patient Safety since 2011 and recently accepted a position with UnitedHealthcare as Senior Vice President for Clinical Safety. Dr. Pronovost earned his MD at the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine and his PhD from the Johns Hopkins University Bloomberg School of Public Health. Dr. Pronovost is one of the world's leading authorities on patient safety, developing a scientifically proven method for reducing the deadly infections associated with central line catheters. His scientific work, leveraging checklists to reduce catheter-related bloodstream infections, has saved thousands of lives and earned him high-profile accolades. The life-saving intervention has been implemented state by state across the United States. Dr. Pronovost has chronicled his work in helping improve patient safety in his book, Safe Patients, Smart Hospitals: How One Doctor's Checklist Can Help Us Change Healthcare from the Inside Out. He serves as an advisor to the World Health Organization's World Alliance for Patient Safety and routinely addresses the US Congress on patient safety issues. Dr. Pronovost regularly writes a column for the Wall Street Journal and US News and World Report, and has written more than 800 articles and chapters related to patient safety and the measurement and evaluation of safety efforts. He is the winner of several national awards and was named by Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people in the world for his work in patient safety. Dr. Peter Pronovost is a living representation of cura personalis, a person for others. His patient-centered approach to care and his deep clinical expertise bring a value-based approach to the patient experience. He is dedicated to making hospitals and healthcare safer for patients. Dr. Pronovost believes healthcare professionals need to be attuned to the subtle things that can color a patient's experience, as well as the fact that all hospital staff are part of that experience. Through his tireless work and research, Dr. Pronovost persists in his mission to make sure that research addresses questions that are important to patients. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Peter Pronovost.
Students, friends, family, congratulations. Last year, I was in New Zealand to give a talk to their health authority. To start the meeting, the Masters of Ceremony, a Maori elder, recited this proverb: "What's the most important thing in the world?" The answer: he tignata, he tignata, he tignata. It's the people, it's the people, it's the people. And as you think about what you might achieve, consider this: those who change the world don't aim for the world. They aim to serve. He tignata, he tignata, he tignata. It's all about the people, all respect for all people, all the time. Now, I just moved on from Johns Hopkins after nearly 2 decades, and I've spent time thinking about one thing in particular we achieved. After an 18-month-old girl was killed by an infection, her mother looked me in the eye and asked if this might happen to other children. I couldn't give her the answer she wanted, so several of us set out to give her the answer that she deserved. That moment was the start of an effort that has, in under 2 decades, saved tens of thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands of lives. The checklist we came up with has virtually eliminated an infection that used to kill more people than breast or prostate cancer. We put it in place first at Johns Hopkins, and then in the US, and now across the globe. But none of what happened occurred because we emailed a checklist and told everybody to go get busy. We succeeded because we set out to join the community, not impose ourselves on it. We chose to create a sense of belonging. We were united by a common humanity, separated only by the differences in our hopes and fears and weaknesses, and that's enough reason for us to respect each other. But there's more. You see, the success of any good idea demands humility, curiosity, and compassion, treating people with dignity so that changes are made with others, not to others. We listened, and we didn't just listen to what we wanted to hear. We embraced dissenters and focused on their ideas rather than how they were expressed, and that gave us a better outcome. We exchanged ideas, we did things with people, and the solutions we created came because we worked as partners and implemented ideas together. We changed the system, and infection rates plummeted. By creating this first-of-its-kind environment, Johns Hopkins and the global healthcare system did what we hoped we could do. We brought about a new narrative in medicine that harm is inevitable. That harm is not inevitable, it is preventable. Believing and belonging, the belief that anything is possible in an environment where every person knows he or she is a vital and integral part of the world. Hitignata, it's the people. And those who live by that creed are what I call loving leaders. Loving leaders. They lead by standing with, not above, other people. They bring diverse groups together to solve problems that seem intractable. They know that they don't have the answers at the start. They don't need to. Instead, they have the courage to convene, the humility to ask questions, and the curiosity to find solutions wherever they may be. Loving leaders are like water. They move around obstacles, yet are powerful enough to carve the Grand Canyon. They are flexible, but non-compressible, especially about values. They make room in their hearts for everyone, which is not an easy thing to do, and they work to improve the system. But in times like these, when the first impulse is outrage, we don't elevate our humanity by ostracizing those with whom we disagree. There's nothing sophisticated about it, and nothing useful comes from it. Now, there's much talk about a wall right now, and regardless of how you feel about that, as individuals, graduates, you can't build a wall around yourselves. There's no advantage in being so certain in your own wisdom that we don't respectfully listen to those ideas we don't like. Maybe you think American culture is in a bad place now, that the norms upon which our democracy is built are decaying. But how do you think we got here? As much as we may have opened our hearts to tolerance, we may have been closing our minds to the challenge of uncomfortable engagement. People are always saying the world needs love, yet that is what we need just now, is love, and that's going to cost us something. It's not easy to answer difficult voices with the gentle voice of your own. Do it anyway. It's not easy to reject an idea without damning the person. Do it anyway. As we all say occasionally when we're in a tough spot, somebody's got to be the grown-up here. And as the rising generation, now it's your turn. And frankly, we need you. Take it upon yourself to be a loving leader, somebody who breaks down walls, who shares the light of our own common humanity, and who motivates with believing and belonging instead of anger and threats and censorship and fear. People won't behave better because we lecture them. They'll do it because they saw you do it first. Barbara Friedrichsen is a psychologist who's thought about this problem a lot. Her solution sounds kind of technical. She calls for creating micro moments of positive resonance. But what she's really talking about, what she's defining, is love. Small moments of caring when one person connects deeply with another, and you create energy. A few weeks ago, the New York Times' David Brooks wrote that the institutions we count on as covenants, family, faith, community orient us towards higher loves and common dreams. And those institutions now appear threatened, and we feel unable to save them. Perhaps we feel so frustrated because the solution is in some ways a paradox. The qualities we want so much in society will appear only if we first express them as individuals and then spread them like an infection. Now, as a medical researcher, I know something about what we mean by the word infectious, and kindness and love is wildly infectious. You see, the donut shop I used to pass on the way to Hopkins sits in the shadow of a raised highway a few doors down from the bail bond and a block away from a prison. On Sunday, before Valentine's Day, I stopped by to pick up the donuts for the ICU staff. The shop was surrounded by homeless people, hiding from the weather, and many middle-class folks lined up to buy pastries for church. A homeless couple stood ahead of me. Their clothes and hair were dirty. Their fingernails were caked in dirt as if they had just come from gardening without gloves. And yet these two were in love, standing close, gently touching and smiling. They wanted the heart-shaped donut with pink frosting that Dunkin' Donuts releases at Valentine's Day, and they were a nickel short. They asked me for help. I thought, I'm bringing donuts for doctors and nurses who already had breakfast and frankly don't need them, and yet here are two people who won't eat for the want of a nickel. I did what you would have done. I told them to get whatever they wanted, and I'll pay for it. When they got to the front of the line, the cashier had already made their mind up that these two were bad news. So the lady of the couple pointed at me and said, no, he's going to buy me breakfast. And that's when the love cascade started. The woman behind me saw all this and decided to buy breakfast for the homeless person next to her. The nurse behind her did the same, and so did the police officer further back. In 30 seconds, this cascade went 7 people deep. And the nurse and the Sunday school teacher started planning how they were going to come back to do the same thing next Sunday. When I was walking out, the couple asked if I would sit at the table with them. The man said they never intended to end up like this. Rough patches and bad decisions, he said. The lady said to me, you know, we are something. I told them that I believed them, but I asked them for something in return. I said, when you get back on your feet, and I'm confident you will, perhaps you could pay it forward to someone else in need. Well, 6 months later, I was stopping by that donut shop on rounds Sunday morning, and the cashier handed me a little note. She said, somebody left this for you, and written in pencil in a little crinkled piece of paper read, I bought somebody breakfast. Graduates, love is infectious. Spread it around. Because you see, change moves at the speed of trust. And a big change, the change that we need, is a sum of 1,000 small ones. And every one of those is only made possible when you create micro moments of love. In his book, Man's Search for Meaning, Viktor Frankl said that the meaning of life is love, and that we express it through connection and caring. It is our time, graduates, it is your time to embrace this. Because every great good thing, from life-saving medicine to civil rights, began when an individual put this truth into action. Let change begin with you so that yours might become the first generation of truly loving leaders. Stand strong in your light and become that loving leader that is inside of every one of you. Congratulations and thank you.
The candidates for baccalaureate degrees will now be presented. Reverend Regan, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, will make his recommendation to the President, and she, in turn, will confer the degrees. I invite Dean Regan and President Rooney to the podium.
Dr. Pronovost, on behalf of the college and our graduating class, thank you for your inspiring address. Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? President Rooney, I have the pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science Honors, and Bachelor of Science Honors Classics. The candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for their degrees, and I recommend that these degrees be conferred upon them.
Candidates, upon the recommendation of the Dean of the College of the Arts and Sciences and its faculty, and by the authority granted to Loyola University Chicago by the state of Illinois, and delegated to me by the Board of Trustees of this university, I confer upon you the baccalaureate degrees for which you have been recommended. As a sign of your new academic status, please turn your tassels from the right side to the left side. And congratulations, graduates.
Candidates who have not yet been taken out of their rows will please be seated again. The candidates for all baccalaureate degrees will now come forward by degree group to be recognized by name as directed by marshals. Ms. Joyce Knight, Assistant Dean, and Dr. Lester Manzano, Assistant Dean, will read the names of the candidates. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats and hold your applause until all the degree groups have been recognized, so that the name of each graduate may be heard distinctly by his or her family and loved ones. Guests are not permitted to approach the stage to take photographs. Thank you for your cooperation.
Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Bioinformatics, Fahed Al-Rafati, Jarrett Michael Kara, Brianne Marie Coffey, magna cum laude, Andrea Marie Gareto, magna cum laude, Suzanne A. Greenwood, cum laude, Paulina T. Kavalek, honors cum laude, Alexander Gerhard Linder, honors, Alexandria E. Miley, Kavina Rajiv Munshi, honors, Ryan A. Schubert, cum laude, Vidya Shankar S. Velayutham, Abdul Jabbar Zakar, honors, magna cum laude. Congratulations, graduates. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Biology, Ryan Joseph Abel, magna cum laude, Amanthea Ali Abu Rahman, Nicholas Scott Eicher, Vasya Akswala, cum laude, Bakir Jafar Alajo, Zain Zaid Al-Juri, Sarah F. Ali, cum laude, Ala M. Alia. Nathaniel Polley, magna cum laude. Kira Lauren Amanlungs. Angela Sarmiento Andaleon, magna cum laude. Miriam Cecilia Aziz. Nabil Baig, magna cum laude. Safia Tanvir Bajwa, magna cum laude. Carolina Bartnicki, magna cum laude. Madeline Rose Beasley, honors, magna cum laude. Kunal Bektor, magna cum laude. Brittany Michelle Bedford. Hannah Benel Hashemi, magna cum laude. Samantha Rose Benini. Odette Benitez. Mirabel Bertamu. Aisha Sanjay Bhatt, honors cum laude. Dana L. Bakseth. Armani D. Bonilla. Jacob Ryan Borgi, honors, magna cum laude. Ariana Ionetti Boshara. Rachel Lynn Brady, magna cum laude. Jessica L. Broach, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Brown, magna cum laude. Mary Owen Bowie, honors, summa cum laude. Nicholas Edward Voltice, honors, summa cum laude. Maylee Rose Burns. Gabrielle Reed Buscemi. Jared Hughes Buss, honors. Laura Kalma. Stacy Canchola. Stephanie Canchola. Epiphany Mary Caño. Catherine Rose Caputo, cum laude. Karishma Kaur Chada. Christina Cardenas. Emir Karkovic. Erica Page Caroni. Ross Thomas Carpino, magna cum laude. Chaya U. Chiachitatorn. Christian Shalupek. Mitchell F. Chua, cum laude. Evan Shin Chua, cum laude. Christina A. Clark, magna cum laude. Alexandra Kumari Clifton. Carolina A. Colon. Sarah C. Kreitz. Sharon Florentini de Sule. Nimit A. Desai, magna cum laude. Raluca Alexandra Dima, cum laude. Angelica Anna DiPrizio. Allison Rose D. Raffaelli, cum laude. Daniela T. Drapatsky. Lauren Marie Early. Jamie Helen Edgerton. Richard Patrick Emig, Jr. Lauren Nicole Escas, cum laude. Genesis Alyssa Esquillo Flores. Casey Ann Flynn. Madison Page Ford, cum laude. Isis Yasmin Galindo. Amy Gandhi. Nikita Pravin Gandhi. Leticia Garcia. Estefania Garcia Diaz. Jesse James Garza, magna cum laude. Jack Yakub Ghanem, summa cum laude. Justin Girazi, cum laude. Brenda Gomero. Dennis Victor Guba. Crystal Kate Quinella Grinnan, magna cum laude. Jimmy Guan. Georgiou T. Georgiev, honors cum laude. Patrick Jesse Lance Gordiel. Lauren Nicole Gusky. Elisar Robert Habib, summa cum laude. Alexander Michael Hahn. Rebecca C. Hall, magna cum laude. Laura Elise Harding, cum laude. Mary Carolyn Hardy. Shahriar Hassan. Meredith Bailey Hazelrig, honors. Alexa T. Hinkleman, cum laude. Kenneth W. McCarrig. Zovan Hoke. Elliot Dal Horan. Kenneth Riley Hudson. Sohail Saeed Husseini, cum laude. Samantha Marie Irvin, honors. Malika Bhavani Iyer, honors summa cum laude. Priya Gordhan Janrukia. Kinga M. Jarmokovitz. Sarah Ashley Jaduzovich. Nabo B. Joseph. Nathalie Maria Kasich. Vaishal Harenda Kaila. Eric Alexander Kalis, summa cum laude. Sarah Kanchwala, magna cum laude. Jessica Katsavman, magna cum laude. Nicole Katsavman, magna cum laude. Asad Khan. Hira Khan. Safiullah Khan. Sarah Khan, magna cum laude. Ann Metric Kane, cum laude. Kathleen Kordecki. George Paris Kula Georges, honors cum laude. Pamela Jessica Volek, cum laude. Kevin Kwok. Brandon Kwong La. Dryden John LaChance, honors summa cum laude. Molly Ann Ladewig. Megan Marie Ladner, magna cum laude. Christina Lara. Victoria G. Lee, cum laude. Natasha Leonard, honors. Dana S. Lingle, cum laude. Amy Liu, magna cum laude. Valeria Lopez, cum laude. Emily Frances Ludart. Dara Melissa Macias, cum laude. Jessica Stephen Makwan. Andrew Charles Malin. Gilgamesh Farhan Malul, honors magna cum laude. Maria D. Marin. Michael Anthony Marino, magna cum laude. Alexandra Olga May. Robert Mason Miller, cum laude. Christine Joy S. Mickey. Sana Mokit, magna cum laude. Nia Osai Moran O'Neill. Edgar Morfin. Sophia Mary Mortha, magna cum laude. Mallory Page Moroz. Shannon M. Mulholland. Andres Gabriel Munoz, cum laude. Isha A. Munshi, honors magna cum laude. Amber Lee Murphy. Diraj V. Nalabathu. Andrea Alejandro Natera, cum laude. Ryan Lewis Navarro. David Trung Nguyen. Lena Nguyen. Kelsey Nias. Fiona Ann Satsad Nickdow, cum laude. Brian Joseph Ocampo, magna cum laude. Brandon Robert O'Gorman, cum laude. Grace Elaine Onufar. Julia Organ, magna cum laude. Sarah Pajek. Melinda J. Pajor. Monica Pali. Giovanni Paolella, Jr. Thomas N. Papadopoulos. Sarah Munawar Paracha. Annie Jennifer Parn, honors. Dhruv Suresh Patel, cum laude. Kajal Patel. Kinit Devin Patel. Payal S. Patel. Shivanaben A. Patel, magna cum laude. Kristen Magdalena Perez Cruet. Renee Alina Perkowski, honors magna cum laude. Catherine A. Philbrick. David Dennis Piros. Cole Zachary Plura, summa cum laude. Yulia Pomeranitz, honors magna cum laude. Kristen Jalen Pratt, honors magna cum laude. Carly Nicole Princell. Penelope Saihogios. Shilpa C. Rao, cum laude. Victoria M. Reese, honors cum laude. Molly Margaret Rivas. Nicholas William Rex. Sarah Marie Regali. Jean-Marie Nazareth. Madeline Elizabeth Ringer, summa cum laude. Von Ristoff. Brenda Rivas. Brenda Rivera. Jorge Adrian Rivera. Shannon Sky Robertson. Nicole Rock, magna cum laude. Janet Ross. Andrew S. Ruban. Natalie N. Rutkowski, cum laude. Jillian Elizabeth Schnibben, magna cum laude. Robert Shainich, magna cum laude. Mark Daniel Sellen. Peter L. Sankow. Noah Eric Cito, honors. Sami Ahmad Shabib, magna cum laude. Aneri Nitish Shah, honors. Jilpa D. Shah, cum laude. Pooja Umesh Shah. Ruhi M. Shethawala, honors cum laude. Faraz Naz Siddiqui, magna cum laude. Amir Ahmed Siddiqui, magna cum laude. Neha Singh. Karina C. Smoilier, cum laude. Olivia Jane Snyder, magna cum laude. Monica Montserrat Solorzano. Shannon Rose Splan. Pavan Sri Rama, cum laude. Sasha Stoyanovic, magna cum laude. Amy Elizabeth Strom, magna cum laude. Natasha Subaro. Natalia K. Sifraniich. Angela Nicole Talarico, magna cum laude. Estera Nancy Thomas, magna cum laude. Arayun Setseg Tamir. Morley B. Thacker. Sophia Marie Thompson, honors cum laude. Anne Rose M. Thurutikara, honors. Austin J. Tracy, cum laude. Parul Tricka, magna cum laude. Tinley Quang Trong. Angelica Antov Lyakov. Karen Nabuan Wandim. Noelle Therese Wands, magna cum laude. Lydia Marie Warzak, cum laude. Claudia R. Weirman. Joseph J. Warner, honors cum laude. Samuel Jeffrey Wilkinson, cum laude. Ariel Christina Williams. Janie Tyler Hoffman Williamson, cum laude. Betsy Joy Zeringer. Saida Batul Zaidi, cum laude. Hubert Peter Zajac. Panagiotis Dimitrios Zografos, cum laude. Congratulations, graduates. Receiving the degrees Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts in Chemistry and Biochemistry. Dimitra Z. Adrahatis, magna cum laude. Fawaz Al-Aswad, magna cum laude. Bahadeen Arbid, honors, magna cum laude. Ilana Elizabeth Balsutridis, magna cum laude. Stephen Kenneth Bancroft, cum laude. Rebecca Ann Borhe, honors magna cum laude. Austin Jordan Bush. Ivana Kabai. Jennifer Ann Carlson. Nicole Joy Christie. Iman Youssef Darwish, honors summa cum laude. Michael Ray de los Reyes, cum laude. Thomas Bernard Dupuma, Jr. Emily Louise Dubrinsky, magna cum laude. Jacob M. Doombald, cum laude. Barbara Ann Folga, cum laude. Sophia Primpong. Christoph Galanov Ganev, honors. Kyle S. Jelani. Danielle Morgan Glogowski. Catherine G. Gunderson, honors. Stephanie Rios Guzman, cum laude. Stephen Joseph Hubono, summa cum laude. Hayuk G. Noel Rajkumar Kandamandla, cum laude. Matt S. Colchert, honors cum laude. Adam Henry Kress. Keaton J. Krieger. Jun Woo Lee, magna cum laude. Shin Ran Liang. Matthew Jordan Lichtenwalter. Margarita Nicole Loxis, honors magna cum laude. Jessica Eve Erfrey Mamalio, honors cum laude. Nicholas Peter Marota, summa cum laude. William Norman McAtee. Lisa Marie McGuire. Elise G. Mejia, cum laude. Ramson Michael. Michael Patrick O'Brien, cum laude. Natalia Joanna Paris, honors. Yasmin Viola Payne, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Powers, honors. Vincent Alexander Renta, magna cum laude. Nathan T. Schoenrod, magna cum laude. Anisha Sharma, honors magna cum laude. Maria J. Sholola. Paula Katarzyna Skowron. Savannah Dominique Soik, cum laude. Yanharija Sushad, cum laude. Abigail Barameda Sumagai. Trenton Nicholas Taros, summa cum laude. Andres Daniel Terestini, cum laude. David Warsiak. Marcos Winogradsky, cum laude. Congratulations, graduates.
Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Neuroscience, Nicholas S. Armijo. Victor Valente Arroyo. Amel M. Baker, summa cum laude. Sierra Megan Davies. Priya Denza, magna cum laude. Nicole Mercedes Dosamontes, honors cum laude. Claudia Catarzina Jugan. Alejandra Isabel Guevara Alaman. Cecily R. Guzman, cum laude. Rawan Harb, summa cum laude. Sahar Hiba Khalid, honors, magna cum laude. Angelica Monica Kudla. Eric Larios Bautista, magna cum laude. Lane Michael Lasarski. Mary Botros Samuel H. Macarius, cum laude. Monica Marian Major, honors, summa cum laude. Jonathan A. Mercado. Allison Louise Mohan. Paige Mackenzie Nahad, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Nikolai. Veronica Norca. Josephine Owusu, cum laude. Michelle Park, summa cum laude. Manshi V. Patel. Neha Patel, cum laude. Jonathan M. Pelletier. Emmett Peronic. Lauren Nicole Reedy, magna cum laude. Dominique A. Ross. Daniela Ruiz, cum laude. Leanna Marie Sharon, cum laude. Shiraj Krishna Umang Sheth, summa cum laude. Lindy Marie Smith, cum laude. Olga Solonowitz. Katrina Rose Spontek. Congratulations, graduates. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Biophysics, Physics and Computer Science, and Theoretical Physics and Applied Mathematics, Tom Bijou, cum laude. Carolina Elizabeth Dunbar. Thomas David Thieberger. Rosalba Herrera. Victoria Ann Kuhn, cum laude. Collins Onyebuchi Mabachu, summa cum laude. Brian D. Median, summa cum laude. Marissa Lynn Mitchell, summa cum laude. Michael R. Needham, honors, magna cum laude. Natalia B. Orzit, honors, cum laude. Connor James O'Halloran, magna cum laude. Michael G. Ross. Margaret Caroline Schultz, summa cum laude. Leandra St. George Satharis, cum laude. Niraj Shah. Roman Simeon Selecki, cum laude. Alexandra Elise Spalding, cum laude. Samantha Allison Young, honors, cum laude. Congratulations, graduates. Receiving the degree Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Hira S. Abbasi. Jonathan Ryan Agins. Matthew Francis Aguilar. Margaret T. Ahern, magna cum laude. Diana Jamal Ahmad, cum laude. Ruxar Ahmed. Maria Anastopoulos. Laura Marie Anderson, summa cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Angel. Ira Apostolopoulos. Alec Michael Asman, cum laude. Jacqueline Manyi Adabong, magna cum laude. Dana Atasi, honors, cum laude. Mahira Athar, cum laude. Jergisa Azanjak. Alexandra Elise Backlund. Jaji George Bacco. Sarah Johanna Banuwitz, magna cum laude. Samar Barkatula, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Barnshaw. Ileana Berrigan. Sarah Marie Bartolone. George W. Bate, summa cum laude. Keisha Batra. Elizabeth Christine Bauer, magna cum laude. Melody G. Beltran, honors. Amanda Ann Beniaris, cum laude. Kiana M. Bernard. Lauren Elizabeth Bexton, honors, cum laude. Alana Rose Bonfiglio, cum laude. Tanya Michelle Bradley. Hope Jean Brar. Margaret Ellen Brennan, magna cum laude. Gabrielle Eileen Bretz. Jennifer Marie Brewer, magna cum laude. Samoy M. Brown. Rachel Elizabeth Camiso. Marissa Renee Cassar, cum laude. Maria Jose Castillo Belapart. Christian Castro. Grace Marie Christian, cum laude. Sophia May Cipriana, magna cum laude. Calvin Tyler Colon. Riley Kate Cosgrove, honors, cum laude. Randall Raouf Dadu, magna cum laude. Soraya Daley, cum laude. Ellen Elise DeFrank, cum laude. Mario Albert Del Toro. Amanda Marie Demas, summa cum laude. Grace Rita Denon, summa cum laude. Catherine Liliana Dudek. Melissa Dubjak. Alyssa Nicole Eng. Haley J. Fay. Megan Mary Elizabeth Fitzgerald. Mirari Flores. Prachi S. Gandhi, honors, magna cum laude. Luviarelli Garcia. Meryl Michelle Gartner. Rachel Ann Jenshorek. Rachel Lynn Gerton, honors, magna cum laude. Sarah Alexandria Gibbs. Prabneet Kaur Gurn. Karen Barbara Glonia, magna cum laude. Cynthia Gonzalez. Maria Cristina Gordo Trier, cum laude. Gage Stephen Grapperhaus, honors, cum laude. Fabiola Lisbeth Gutierrez. Mariela Gutierrez. Jose E. Guzman, summa cum laude. Anna Maria Gwartz, summa cum laude. Asra Huck. Sidra Huck. Mark A. Hochleitner. Peyton Margaret Sim Holleran, cum laude. Caitlin Rose Updegrove Holmbeck, cum laude. Julia Marie Horn. Olivia Michaela Houlihan. Afreen Sayeda Husseini, cum laude. Natalie Marie Ingravalo, cum laude. Sania Jaffer, cum laude. Anna M. Kaduska. Samantha Ann Kay, magna cum laude. Kathleen Fitzgerald Keeney, magna cum laude. Katie Lucretia Kirby, honors, cum laude. Isama Irfan Khan, honors, magna cum laude. Nora Zara Khani. Ashley Ray Kingston, cum laude. Ildiz Kola, summa cum laude. Kelly Taylor Kolpak, magna cum laude. Monica Ava Kordek. Ivan Martinez. Camilla J. Kroll, magna cum laude. Ishani Ashok Kundaria. Caroline Rose Kurkowski, cum laude. Melanie M. Kurzawa, magna cum laude. Vince Joshua Manolo Lelo, cum laude. Christopher Tawan An Le. Alex Leon, cum laude. Allison L. Levon, summa cum laude. Riley Elizabeth Lewers, honors, cum laude. Shelby Lee Lingaman, magna cum laude. Eleanor Catherine Lynn, summa cum laude. Masha Victoria Lottie. Janine I. Lumibao. Rachel Jacqueline Lore, magna cum laude. Sausan Lotfi, cum laude. Abigail Rose Moss. Lindsay Masella, summa cum laude. Alona Makovichik, cum laude. Jessica L. Malatia, summa cum laude. Janelle Kimberlyn Manny, cum laude. Alexa Maria Marino. Laura Elizabeth Marcos, cum laude. Michelle Martinez. Anna Maria Mastrodomenico. Sydney Janique Mayton. Chana Marcia Matthews. Paulette Matuk, honors cum laude. Elizabeth Constance Morno. Maliwa Denise Mensa. Jacqueline Elena Maselli. Anna Liberty Michael. Kelly A. Misalco, summa cum laude. Keisha Whitley Moliere. Denise Adi Morales. Michelle Moscow. Nicholas Noah Nagata. Joanna Nguyen. Emily Michelle Ochoa. Courtney Elizabeth O'Keefe, cum laude. Vitalina Olevich. Roynette Jan Ortega. Michelle C. Osenga. Ioana Paniota Papadeus. Mariana S. Papageorgiou, magna cum laude. Arsh Kalpesh Parikh. Maya P. Parsons. Darshana Manish Patel, cum laude. Janvi D. Patel. Pooja Tanmay Patel. Sarah Elizabeth Paulus, magna cum laude. Abigail Perez Gonzalez. Kelly Ann Polivka. Nicholas Alexander Popernick. Alexandra K. Porcaro, magna cum laude. Beatrice Reiner, magna cum laude. Zofia Mary Remiaz. Caroline Rowe Kroll-Seitz, magna cum laude. Brady A. Rodney. Abel Rodriguez, magna cum laude. Madeleine Ann Ronquillo, honors cum laude. Grace Donnelly Ryan. Michelle Rizapecki. Elizabeth Rezenik. Simran Sahu. Zara Shiraz Sajwani. Christine Anne-Marie Santiago, honors, magna cum laude. Paraskeva Stephen Savas, magna cum laude. Olivia Margaret Scott, summa cum laude. Avalon H. Sen Raymond. Aveen Jitendra Sharma. Maya Inez Sheikh, magna cum laude. Lydia Suzanne Sherman. Samantha L. Sibrava. Hafsa S. Siddiqui, cum laude. Rosalie Marie Simovich. Gersharan Singh. Andrew Skalatsky. Richard Q. Skinner. Alec Brandon Smith, magna cum laude. Tyson Matthew Smith. Catherine Marie Smizek. Alexandra Cecile Storley. Veronica B. Speck, cum laude. Adetutu Glory Talabi. Yuna Tarbuk, cum laude. Kelsey Paige Tevick. Rekha Thapa Chetri, magna cum laude. Brianna Nicole Thompson. Christina Tran, honors, cum laude. Jordan Timmons Valentic Holden, cum laude. Diego Enriquez Vargas. Tammy Meredith Vasquez. Piper Star Verva. Anna Maria Montmunska, cum laude. Brittany A. Waldron. Jackson Liam Wall. Shannon Nicole Walters. Lauren Nicole Weiss. Alexander James Werner. Lee Claire Ann Williams. Jessica M. Nunez. Dana Zaki, magna cum laude. Yesenia Lilibeth Zatino. Congratulations, graduates.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you the class of 2018. Following the closing blessing, please join the graduates for a reception in Damon Student Center. We ask that you remain in your seats until all the graduates have exited the auditorium. It is now my privilege to invite Dr. Joanne Rooney, President of Loyola University Chicago, to the podium, where she will offer a few remarks and a final blessing.
Graduates. Now that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Today, you join a long line of world changers. The 480-year-old Jesuit mission established by St. Ignatius of Loyola. In 16th century Europe, Ignatius and his colleagues committed together to propagate a faith that included art and science, along with reason and rhetoric. Bringing these seemingly disparate disciplines together is integral to faith and to understanding God in all creation. The mission of these early Jesuits focused on creating not only good students, but good people. They invented a system of learning that blended and balanced research and study, contemplation and conversation, with active engagement in the world. For Ignatius, Grounding the Jesuit mission in education was the most effective way to bring good into the larger world. He reasoned that educating good people is necessary for supporting an engaged and good society. Today, we call this civil discourse. It remains at the heart of Jesuit pedagogy and the heart of our democratic system of justice. This is the tradition in which you have been educated. This is the tradition that will continue to challenge you. Your collegiate education will help you make a good living. However, it is your Jesuit education that will help you make a good life. More importantly, as you become women and men for others, you take with you today not just new levels of expertise, but a method of learning, a moral compass, passion and compassion that will enable you to make a lasting difference in the lives of others. There has never been a greater need for this type of leadership. In fractured times, in which rancor seems to outshout reason, your Jesuit education provides a balanced and multi-layered skills of continuous learning, thoughtful analysis, and respectful discourse steeped in consideration for all individuals and human dignity. We celebrate your accomplishments in this moment, and we eagerly anticipate with hope what is yet to come. Today, you will begin to author that new chapter, that new book. You will go forward striving for justice and equity by working with the marginalized and forgotten, healing the sick and hurting, furthering your education, engaging in public service, and building enterprises steeped in social consciousness. May you always expand your horizons and push the frontiers of knowledge and insight. Today, with our hearts and with our hopes, we honor and celebrate you. Leaders who will go forth and do well in a multitude of ways, united in a commitment to serving others and building a better world for all. Yes, finding ways to set the world on fire. Now, before you go, I would like to offer one final gesture of respect and gratitude. Graduates of Loyola University Chicago, I tip my hat to you. Congratulations. Well done. Now, graduates, we're going to ask you to remain seated just for a few more moments. But everyone else, please stand if you are able and extend your hand over our graduates for a final blessing. The blessing is located on the last page of the program book and will also be displayed on the screens. May God bless you and sustain you on this, your graduation day. May the Creator of this vast universe keep you safe as you go forth from this place that has nourished your mind and your soul. May the Almighty look down upon you, strength in all your endeavors, courage in all your struggles and challenges, understanding in all that is new to you, wisdom to choose what is right and do what is good, perseverance in all you undertake, serenity and peace in the knowledge that you are not alone that you are loved. May the Lord of all look kindly upon you this day and forever. Amen. And congratulations, graduates!
Amen.